Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to some more Deep Rock Galactic Survivors. So we are going to be doing Hazard 5? Do we want to do Hazard 5? Where do we want to do Hazard 5? Juggernaut Gunner. Oh! Reach level 60 with a Juggernaut Gunner. Let's give that a shot. Hazard 5. Let's see if I can do this. Also acid weapons, we're not doing that one. So my plan at the moment is I'm going to be doing 1 or 2 runs on Hazard 5, and then I'm going to switch to, you know, just Hazard 4, give myself a little bit of a fun run so I'm not just suffering all the time. And that's just going to be how I handle this going forward until I somehow figure out how to clear Hazard 5 reliably. Unfortunately, Hollow Bow is probably one of my... It is Hollow Bow, right? Yeah, Hollow Bow is probably my least favorite zone. I like the brambles, and they do provide some interesting escape routes that you can mine through very quickly. But it's also just such a pain to navigate, and you can get trapped. You can also get surrounded like this, which I'm not keen on. That hurt. Yeah, it's got all the little Macteras that just kind of hem you in the worst possible way. Okay, I'm not seeing anything over there, so I'm actually just gonna go around. Unfortunately, we are kind of in the doghouse. I haven't gotten a whole lot of damage upgrades right now. However, I might be able to drop the supply drop on these guys. Let's just... That's a big boost. Okay, healing when leveling up. Yeah, getting that early is really nice because it means you don't have to worry about damage that much. Let's go for fire rate. And Leadstorm... I'm gonna go for the burst fire gun. Let's go for that mining speed. Okay, snag this. Damage type to fire. No, give me that knockback. Unfortunately, I don't know if the knockback is particularly knockbacky enough for me. Okay, so this looks a little spicy. This is why I wanted to get all that extra digging speed. If I could. Okay, armor stat. Let's just go for some armor. Because I'm probably going to take some hits here. Grab that. Get our secondary objective. Hurts a little bit, but it's fine. Alright. Where are we at resource-wise? We're doing something. Really wants me to go for this burst fire gun. Unfortunately, I'm not a big fan of it, but maybe that's just because I haven't given it enough time in the sun. I think it's just the Leadstorm. The Leadstorm is just so much more, like, immediately impactful. Or the Thunderhead, not the Leadstorm. Okay. I'll give credit where credit is due. It's actually pretty easy to lose the horde here. Yeah, kill the elites. That's the fear. There's 2 bosses, I believe, that I'm going to have to kill my way through. And that inherently means we're going to be here for a lot longer. I don't do a whole lot of direct damage to these guys. Okay, goal here is to get them to do the mining for me, which I've succeeded at handily. Not expecting one of those guys to just be in my way. But maybe that's okay. Alright. I think this is probably a hosed run. I think the Thunderhead autocannon would solve this problem pretty handily. Main problem is, the burst fire gun only fires, diagonally, which presents a bit of an issue. I mean, I guess it makes it kind of predictable. It's easy to line up those shots. So you can use it to kill some enemies. By just moving in a very direct diagonal line. We are also rolling pretty badly here. Like, I got a pretty good paint job earlier, and that was about it. But yeah, I've barely even touched the bosses. I think this is one of those where you almost have to have the Thunderhead autocannon or enough, like, solid damage upgrades. So I'm probably just going to get overwhelmed here due to the fact that not high enough level and no meaningful... Let's see. No meaningful AoEs. I'm just gonna try and stay, like, directly ahead of them and stay within range. There we go. I might be able to kill him dead, but this would be so much easier if I had the autocannon. Maybe some grenades, too, would do the trick. Hard to say. Let's go for that. I don't actually know which is more impactful here. Yeah, unfortunately, this is just going to get worse and worse for me. Which is why I was like, maybe I should have had the Thunderhead autocannon. I just don't foresee myself clearing this horde. Well, tactical lead burster. Either you're going to save my butt, or you're going to be not enough. I mean, it does actually feel like I'm doing some damage to these guys. Unfortunately, the brambles like to grow on the little dudes. It was a bit of an issue. I mean... it's kind of working. I just have to play keep away long enough. Did I get one of the two of them? I think I did. Ow. Okay. Doubles armor while reloading or extra clip size. I don't really like those options. I might make it out of here. Ow. Got it. I've survived somehow. Okay. These damn Macteras are in my way and there's not much I can do about it. I might not even... well, no, I'll probably make it. Let's go for the fire rate. Somebody was yelling at me for going for fire rate on this grenade. Oh boy. You know fire rate works really well on the lead burster grenade, right? Like, it's spitting bullets for a reason. Okay, let's see. Do we go for these? I could probably roll better. That luck would have been nice. Yeah, fire rate on every other grenade isn't worth it, but on this one, the more fire rate you have, the more bullets it spits in the time that it is out. It is the one grenade where it benefits from fire rate. Because, yeah, if you can get that fire rate to be really high, you are just going to be spewing gunfire in a direction. Okay. Secondary objective complete immediately. And as much as I'd like to go for those, let's see. Oh boy. They're just leaning into this one. As much as I'd like to go for those loot bugs, I think we're gonna have to leave that for never. There's just too many lads at the moment. My damage is good. Like, I will give credit where credit is due. My damage is kind of enough that I can actually clear some stuff. This sucks. I mean, it doesn't. I'm happy to have gotten this. Okay, let's just hope that they'll mine through both of those. Oh. Okay. This is just gonna hurt, isn't it? There we go. I'll take it. Fortunately, it doesn't leave me with a whole lot of hit points to really do too much here, but what else am I gonna do? Snag that. Fire rate, reduce movement speed. But fire rate right now is probably going to save my butt more than the movement speed. And now that we have it, we know we should probably focus around it a little bit. Yeah, we need to get this up to the point where it's got the piercing bullets. I don't know exactly what tier that comes on. If it's a tier 1 or a tier 2 upgrade. But that level of fire rate is pretty important. Okay, I'm just gonna scoot through here real quick. In case there's some red sugar. There is not. Ow. I'm gonna go for the universal projectile damage. As much as I want to get the Bulldog Revolver up to maximum so we can double its DPS, not worth it at the moment. Okay, and the Lead Burster Grenade's actually doing a decent job. It's not perfect yet. Damn, those loot bugs. I'm actually astounded at how tough they are. Okay. It almost feels like mining speed. No, mining speed absolutely does have a positive effects on how quickly you chip through them. Okay. There's some red sugar I'd like to get my hands on, but I don't think I'm going to. Wow, this sucks. Yeah, I don't think I can go for that. At least we get some necessary experience here. Let's try and save some of the rocks for myself. So reload speed, which unfortunately I don't think we really need. Yeah, it's pretty quick on its own. Okay. So let's just kind of loop them back. I see some exploders, which is a good thing. If I can trigger them without getting hit. Okay, Thunderhead autocannon or incendiary grenade? Thunderhead. It is the key that drastically opens some of this up for me. I don't think I'm remotely close to safe, but it'll churn through them. Okay, let's just scoot around. Holy shit, that's a lot of them. Already got that guy. Nope. Can't do it. Are you kidding me? Yeah, the problem is the Macteras on this level are the one thing that can harm you while you're digging. And so they instantly put you in a bad spot. Because there is no safe route away from them. Okay. Piercing shots. Too late, though. Yeah, the burst fire gun, I think, was the biggest issue there. We needed the lead burster, tactical lead bursters much earlier. And the fact that we just had the burst fire gun taking up a slot sucks. Well, let's give that another shot. So, I think the big takeaway we had from the last run is we have to get one of the big weapons ASAP. The Thunderhead autocannon seems like the right call, though I do know it can be a little bit iffy early on. So I'm not actually sure if it's exactly the right way to go. Oh, we didn't spawn at the top. Or maybe we spawned near the top? Hard to say. Let's hope I can get all of the Morkite we need out of this one and maybe the next one. These usually have 3. Yeah, I think we'll be good. Okay, there we go. This level is going to be slightly nightmarish for me. All of the damn flying bugs are gonna hurt so much. There's only so much I can do about that. Alright. Let's see what we got. Thunderstorm, or Thunderhead? Thunderhead. Oh, ye gods. I think that this is the worst, bar none, I've ever seen for a supply drop. Holy shit. Look at it go. Like, what are you even supposed to do about this? I mean, mine it out, obviously. That's miserable. And on the plus side, I can kind of keep them all together so I can just land it on them. Okay, I'll take it. Let's see. Chance to find nitro when mining? Sure. It is not even remotely close to my favorite potential option there. Let's go for the bigger cogs. I don't actually know if going for the pistol early is really worth it. It has some inherent, you got knocked back by the gun. It has some inherent knockback, well, some inherent piercing, which makes it good. But it lacks the oomph that the Thunderhead has. And so there's kind of only so much I want to upgrade it compared to, say, the lead burster or the Thunderhead. Maybe if it got all of the upgrades, I think it'd be good. Ow. I've got an explodey. I don't want to let it get too close, because that'll mess me up. Ow. Grabbing the health off of him ain't so worth it. Oh, it's a flight bug. Wait, there's only one? I'm on hazard 5, right? Okay, I'm gonna let those mine that out. Because there's only so much they can do. The problem is, because it's one of these guys. Oh no, there's 2 of them. There are 2. They're just different. Interesting. Let's go for the crit chance. I don't know if that's exactly the correct call. Ooh. Magnet is nice, though. Okay, so that makes the Thunderhead considerably better. Right now, I currently don't have an easy way of retrieving any experience left behind by it. As I have to kind of line it up and just hope it actually hits center of mass. And yeah, we definitely want that extra piercing. Okay, don't get caught in the corner. I'm pretty sure magnets don't pull in resources. So there's only so much I can do about that. This stinky. Okay, damage to fire. Nope, more knockback. Sweet. Super don't have to worry about the experience left behind, so I guess I'm gonna run around hitting loot bugs for a bit. Please tell me I can get through this. Yes. Piss. Okay, keep scooting. Yeah, I don't want to get the Thunderhead up. A little bit further. Okay, so both the bosses are almost down. I think we're just going to pick up this magnet momentarily. Let's just grab it now. Give me some more pickup radius. Grab that gold. Don't get touched. There's the tactical lead burster. So far, things are actually working out kind of in my favor. Go for the reload speed. We want these two guns to get the upgrades if we can snag them. Got them. Snag it all. 10 luck. We've got a little bit more movement speed. Reload speed? No, damage. Okay. Ow. Hurts, but we're doing weirdly fine. Okay, then I'm just going to hang out here. Now, I was really hoping the Thunderhead would point straight down and kind of keep them off of me, but alas, either way, we came out of that actually quite well. This would have been nice. I guess I'll pick this one up. More piercing. And that's it. So, decent amount of upgrades, actually. Still not big on the Bulldog Heavy Revolver compared to Thunderstorm or Lead Burster, but I don't hate them. And we're 23 after the first region, which is usually a pretty good clip. There's a bunch of nitra in this corner, and I kind of hate it. At least we got the mining speed, so it shouldn't be too bad. Main problem is getting back out of here actually isn't going to hurt me much. Blessed be. Just keep my distance. Okay. Gonna blast him. Unfortunately, we've got several of these suckers just crowding me. And there's not much I can do about that for a hot second. Okay, let's just... is what it is. There's a bug there. Yeah, what am I supposed to do about like half of these? Okay, Lead Storm. None of these matter. I'll just go for that. There they go. Okay. More Nitra is tempting. I think I'm going to go for the max health. Okay. Get that damage. The fact that a loot bug can push me around is weird. Not like super duper weird, but you'd expect me to be able to push them around instead. Let's grab some of this experience and start motoring. We've already got the, oof. Trapped myself here. Yeah, we've already got almost all of the Apoca Bloom. So it's mostly just a matter of getting every bit of resources we possibly can snag. Okay. Anything else? Yeah. We want as much gold as we can get. Unfortunately, I think I spent too much time kind of hung up in that corner. Reload speed for every heavy weapon? No. Oh, that was for the Lead Storm. That was for the minigun. that I specifically hate it, but the fact that it only fires forward is actually kind of useless to me. Or at least renders it considerably less useful than most other weapons in this game. Ow. Alright. Time to probably not be here. I don't like my odds here. I don't like my odds. But that doesn't mean that they were bad. Okay. I'm going to do this somewhat risky thing. There's a magnet here that I'm not going to be able to retrieve anytime soon. Because of its location. It's in a very piss-poor spot. So rather than try and get what I can out of it, I'm just not going to be there. Go for that mining speed. How's my health doing? Not bad, actually. Okay. Resources are looking pretty swank. I think we've got pretty much everything. Come on, Leadstorm, shoot down. That's why I want to give it a ton of fire rate. Speaking of not liking my odds. I mean, them being all lined up like this does make for a pretty good shooting gallery. Okay. Gosh, there's so many of them. They're only going to keep getting stronger. We're probably just going to do loop-de-loops in this general area. And just hope I can get all the... as much experience as I possibly can get. There's quite a lot. Okay. Get this, please give me piercing. No. I do hate that the little guys like to get stuck inside the environment. Whoop. Okay, so we're actually almost out of here. Ah, piss. Might have been the wrong choice. That was very much the wrong choice. That was a lot of damage. Go for the fight rate. Okay. Boss is almost done. The main problem is I can't see these guys coming. Come on. After all of this. Nope, we're good. I'm gonna go for that max HP. I don't even care about the experience. I mean, I do. But there's only so much I can do about it. Oh, we made it out. I can get both of these. Oh. That's good enough. Bulu caps today. Alright. I'm feeling somewhat confident. I think our big one is getting the crit goggles or the crit nitra, or both. Both is the dream. Somebody was wondering why I don't use gold to reroll when leveling up. The answer is it's better to reroll the pod upgrades instead. Because it's 15 to reroll a level up option. It starts at like 5 or 7 or something like that for the mid-round upgrades. Or like between floor upgrades. And so as a result, it's just so much more practical to just go for the to save the gold and just take what you can take whatever you're given when you level up. With the exception of the weapons. Those are the ones that I will specifically... Ow. Those are the ones that I will specifically reroll if I get a bad draw. This stinks. I might have to come back to this one. I might be able to get them to do at least a decent chunk of the mining for me. Okay. I don't think I'm actually going to be able to pick that up for at least a little while. But that's fine. I can work with that. Let's get this pistol up. I didn't actually finish mining this loot bug. Shoot. I think I'm being way too casual, but what else am I going to do? This stinks. There's so many of them. I do feel like magnets should almost be customary on this difficulty level. You complete hazard level on hazard 5. Congrats, you get a magnet for it. There's no question that you succeeded. Here's your reward. Okay. Snag it all. Go for the squinties. Ow, that did hit me. Okay, snag that. A lot of explosives going off behind me, where I can't retrieve it. I'll snag it. 2 parallel bullets. Yep. Okay, boss is already pretty injured, which is good. And they're just the big crawlies. Oh no. I was not expecting a loot bug right there. Let's pick an escape route. Lure them to get the nitro for me. Okay, damage so far is looking weirdly good. Big one is just retrieving all of the experience left behind. And I don't think I'm going to be able to get that metal out there. Get all this experience. Okay, set that off. Boss is down. Okay. Do I do much else about this? Like that's the tough part. Is how much risk is worth the reward here? Look at all that. A magnet would have wildly elevated this. It's fine. Fire and reload speed, damage and reload speed, fire rate. Getting it. Do we re-roll again? No. We're not quite at roll down territory. Okay. All things considered, pretty good. Big issue is kind of pickup radius, but I'll be able to kind of swing it. I'd like to get these two guns up to maximum. I'd at least like to get this one up to the point where the bullets have piercing. If they can have piercing that like doubles or triples its overall DPS. Okay. So if we can get to the point where I have just enough group clearing potential that I'm not getting surrounded as easily. Hell, if I could actually like clear groups, that will do the trick. We're kind of there. I can actually kill those. Like I can almost actually clear crowds. So we should probably, well, I guess what I should do is actually go find all the loot on these levels. Let's kill that guy. I'm just gonna mine my way through the periphery here. Slap these open. Because I want a couple more big upgrades. If I can. Time for experience. Experience can come later. Yeah, we don't have the supply drop yet. Oh, there's a secondary objective. Let's get up here. If he's about to die. Sometimes they give me magnets, and that's real nice when that happens. Wow, yeah, I can actually almost punch through the big guys? I can, actually. I get the distinct feeling that, like, yeah, if I sat here, I could probably... Oh, that was a bit of a whistle. I could probably punch through most of this crowd. But not fully. And it's that most. That's the big qualifier. Okay, elites are up. We haven't actually finished all of our sort of objectives. But things are exploding a lot more. Ow, this is gonna hurt. Ow, 62 damage from one of these suckers. Okay, nitro crit. Nope. I'll take that though. Yeah, look at all that experience. Actually, I'm not even sure if the luck is really worth it here. I'm not sure how much anything is worth here. Yeah, the big claw shooties are a concern. Oh, no. Please give me some movement speed. Small chance I might not make it. Oh! Seconds to spare. And by seconds, I mean literally a second. Okay, I do not have enough for both of these. What is my crit chance? 68%. Let's put it at 73. Worth it. $83, sorry, not 73. That's pretty good for a native non-boosted crit chance. What I should probably look for is some red sugar, but we might actually be looking at our first Hazard 5 win here. It's been stressful. Okay, let's see if I can hose this thing to death before everything else realizes I'm here. Not having to worry about any of the mid or some of the mid bosses seems very worthwhile to me. The other thing is we do need as much experience as we can possibly get. I need to gain 4 levels here. I am shredding? Well, we can re-roll at this point. I don't think the lead storm's really worth investing towards. Okay, you're up. Yeah, I think we just don't have quite enough knockback yet. Eek. They do get tougher. Not that much tougher. At 3 levels. Can I do it? Maybe. We don't care too deeply about the loot. I'll see what I can do. If I can't make it to 60, I'm going to be a little sad, but not hugely surprised. Let's clear this out. I don't know what upgrade I'd go for. Probably not the Nitra slowdown, just because my move speed's only plus 12%. Like we're definitely pushing the limits of what's acceptable. Ow. Ow, 75 damage. It's you. There it goes. Okay. Go for the pickup radius? Yes. Yeah, the nitro slowdown would actually only be like a 15%. But I would actually like to just beat a Hazard 5 run. And so as much as I want to do a ton of damage and kind of meme it, I don't want to completely throw things just for the sake of big number. Even if, I mean, it would be like a 60% damage boost. Good, but not like end all be all good. Unfortunately, there's Big Boy. We never did get the lead burster grenade up. Too many other upgrades, I guess. Okay, the other immediate issue is I don't exactly have the best escape routes here. This level's always kind of sucked for them. Whoop, that was close. And I can only assume that if he lands on me, I'm toast. Alright, level 60. Objective complete. However, he's looking pretty worse for the wear, so as long as I don't completely goof it right now... Oh, that was close. We got 2 of the objectives. Feels good. We beat a Hazard 5 run. The only immediate problem is, what do I do now? I don't know, actually. Let's see how much experience I got. Please tell me I unlocked a new gun at least. I deserve that much. You scum. I did not. But, heck yeah. And that was on, Hollow Bow, which is, in my opinion, the hardest level. Demo Engineer might screw me, though. That could be rough. Strong Arm Driller. That's a tosser. Huh. Alright. Do we just give that a shot? I think we will. Oh, I always wanted to do a throwing run. I still do want to max out the gunner so we can actually get... Oh, I want to take a look at that. Milestones. Where are we on some of these? At 27 is the problem. Like, getting all of these classes up to 27. Only 24 for the seismic repulsor. What? Oh, this one's the 27. Yeah, so I want to get these two, but let's not just be a, let's not go all in on one class. I guess I could, but variety is the spice of life, man. And I like my life mild, but I like to pretend it's spicy. There's like an ethos there that I'm suddenly deeply uncomfortable thinking about it. Let's see. Let's just go for the paint job. I have some questions on whether or not a paint job is actually a particularly wise choice this early on when you kind of need that damage, but I don't know. Okay. If people were talking about whether or not throwable runs are any good, I kind of want to see if I can figure that one out. I want to go for really heavy reload speed for throwables and see if I can get it to the point where I'm just, like, slinging these things left and right. Ow. Fire trail, range of my axes. Ooh. Now let's go for the range of the axes. We're not really going for status effects here. They have been kind of hit and miss lately. I do really need to go out of my way to actually go back and level some of the driller weapons, because I think we have both that plasma beam and the cold gun that I've functionally been ignoring this entire time. Wow, that is effective though. Uh-oh. Don't get stuck. We do have a magnet. Ow, 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 ow. This is gonna be rough. I think I gotta go for the mining speed, even if I want the other things. Got him. Yeah. Avoid that damage if I can. I want a number of these. I want that pickup radius pretty bad, but not right now. We've got a magnet. Okay, go for the crit chance, go for the crit chance. Uh-oh. Oh, it's because we're leveling up. Okay. Oh, what am I supposed to do about that? The answer is nothing. Die. Really. Okay. I've definitely been noticing a couple of these bugs when things are like, they line up just perfectly to screw you over. I actually had like 2 runs that I had threw away. Mainly because they didn't go anywhere, because the game actually just crashed on me. While I was like transitioning levels, and that was stinky. Hopefully those get found and fixed in short order. Because yeah, I don't want to say like, nothing's worse than losing a run to a bug. Because that's not entirely true. Losing a whole save file to a bug, now that's worse. That's Bulu caps this time around. I mean, it's fine. We can scoot them. Oop. Having the driller does kind of make the difference in a lot of ways. Do I want the cryo grenade? Admittedly, cryo grenade is a smidge on the risky side. Because not every enemy that's been frozen is safe to pass through. But I've never focused on it. Okay, range of my axes, damage and reload speed. I don't know how much we need the range. Range is nice. I'm gonna go for the pickup radius. Armor is also nice, but I think after a certain point, it's just not that helpful. So we do not need fire rate. Fire rate is completely pointless to me unless we get the lead burster. We might. But I don't think that's go out of your way for it territory. Okay. So I need 4 more Bulu caps. We've actually got the 4 we need in arm's reach here. I think I'm going to skip that one because it's kind of in dangerous climbs. Okay. Grab all that. And yeah, because we have the AoE, we're actually in a good-ish position to clear groups, which is unusual. Okay, so we're lacking 1 Bulu cap. Got a Claw Boy. Yeah, if I can slow him down. Scoot through the rest of these. There's a 1. There's a 2. Okay. The one problem is, oh, well, there's a magnet. All explosive damage? No, let's go for the crit chance. Oh yeah, it is Sabata, not Sabiata. I think I was just moving the 1 over. I'm gonna re-roll this. Do we want the Voltaic Stun Sweeper? We do, but I think I want the Neurotoxin Grenade more at the moment. Both of these are great. I'm going to go for the luck. Ow. I probably shouldn't hug those things too much. It was kind of convenient for a moment. Okay. So, nice part is we've got pretty good horde management here. Do we get everything? Judging by usual numbers, we're missing like a gold vein somewhere, but I don't know where it would be. So I might just have to make do without. I did also spend some on rerolls, so that is also a possibility. That this level just had less, and because I went for that reroll. We're coming up a bit short. Both are possible. It feels like this is a lot more manageable. Which is weird. I guess it's because, once again, we have that group clearing potential that we normally don't get, or would not get. On a, like on a regular run. With regular guns. So it feels like I've got a bonus. I don't know if this much pickup radius is actually really that good. I have to. Okay, reload speed for all throwables? Yeah. For better and worse, I'm gonna have to focus kind of hard. Okay, we got a boogie. No matter how much I want all that stuff. Lead burster is tempting. But no. Let's go for the stun sweeper. Big reason being it can be thrown through the environment. I really wish I could start with any of these throwables. Like, you know, maybe once you beat one of these runs, and hello. Do I just go for the damage? I just go for the damage. Okay. Yeah, I think it's fine. Yeah, what is my luck at? 44, that's pretty good. Okay. Yeah, it's not perfect. Like, I don't think we're going to completely get rid of gray upgrades with this, but it's going to put us pretty close. Let's see. And hopefully that also means we're going to get a lot more legendary upgrades as a result. Chances are it's just going to be a lot more greens, but I'll take whatever I can get in this situation. Oh, this is stinky. Abort. Handful of Morkite in a corner? No, thank you. It's not worth dying over. Probably should have left that loot bug for later, but I don't know. What is it with these level layouts, though? And just the absolute worst supply drop locations you ever did see. Oh, thanks for the magnet. A little premature. Okay, size of the explosions. That should mess them up. Alright, fire trail, range of my axes. Snag all that. This might hurt a bit, but whatever. EXP when mining a rock. I mean, yeah. I wish the fire rate upgrade was not present if you're doing a throwable run. It's just, I don't want to say slightly insulting when it shows up, but it's just kind of like a, well, that's not helpful to anybody. I still think after a certain point of meta progression, there should almost be overclocks for each of the stages. And I think one of them very much should actually give you 4 options when leveling up, or at least maybe even have that be a luck thing. You know, that the higher your luck, the more likely you're given 4 options to choose from, rather than just the usual 3. Maybe that would break the balance of the game and give you too much control, but there's definitely a couple of times where I'm like, wow, these are all just completely useless to me. That feels slightly bad. Alright, that should be all the Morkite we need. Let's see, really. Oh, where are we at crit chance wise? I think I'm going to go for the crit chance. As much as I want that reload speed, 100% crit chance is kind of a bit of a grail to pursue. Now that cold grenade actually is working really well at keeping things completely off of me. Like, there is a horde behind me, but I'm not harried. I'm also not picking up a whole lot of this experience, which is maybe a bit of a downer, but that can come later. Because of the hefty diminishing returns after a certain point, Like, after 55, you just kind of stop gaining levels. And once you're up to Hazard 5, it's maybe a little bit more like, I don't know, Explosion Radius. Yeah, so that is, in fact, an upgrade you can invest into. Okay. Yeah, we do have to worry about the axes knocking them back into me. I don't think we have many more resources being left behind. So at this point, I'm just hanging and fighting. I think I'm just going to focus on the axes and the cold grenades right now. Okay. Much as I'd like to potentially max out a couple others, let's just go for the mining speed. That was vaguely worth it. Yeah, if everything's just a chunk of ice, we don't really have much to worry about damage-wise. Yep. And part of the reason why I want to hang out here is because it's a hefty dead end. There's not much coming this direction. So I can kind of just safely chill and blast. Ow. I shouldn't be too cavalier with this. Explosive damage. Still want reload speed. The more that I have, less I have to worry about. Alright, we're just leaving. I should probably go for a heal. That's incredibly tempting. Increases the amount of axes I can throw. Good stuff. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Let's just go for the movement speed and not even think about rolling down more. Okay, so I'm pretty zippy. 35% movement speed, so we could actually take the nitro slowdown at this point, safely. And my mining speed is really good. Both due to native, yeah, what is it? Or, that's weapon range. Mining speed, 28%. Huh. Felt like it would have been higher. Unless that's not taking into account the miner's native mining speed boost. Which it might not be. Snag all of these, scoot through, grab whatever we can. Let's see. This is definitely when things get a little hairier for me. I think I gotta get these guys to explode. The problem is I've trapped myself in a dead end here. Max HP? Yeah. Okay. There we go. I might have trapped myself in a dead end. However, this run cares considerably less than most about being trapped anywhere. I'm actually astounded. Alright, let's just continue our goal of becoming a beefy boy. Now, I should be able to just walk through frozen enemies, right? I have no idea. 3 weaker versions, but it's only 30% damage reduction. Like, hardly anything. That has a lot of enemies, though. That was a lot of health. Ouch. Okay, let's grab some Enor pearls. Not that we care too deeply about them. Oh, I need to care about apocablooms. I've been ignoring them because I'm powerful, but we should actually finish my secondary objective here. There it goes. Alright, bosses are up. There it goes. Yeah, the only immediate problem is I can't actually see what's going on particularly well. So, there's a very real possibility I'm going to walk through some enemies that I ought not to. But so be it. Let's see. Yeah, the other issue is not a lot of experience to be had running away from all of these explosions. Okay. Because, yeah, there's a bunch of these splody boys hanging out kind of in this vicinity. Also the bosses. Let's just keep boosting the fire rate on Frozone. I think I just live here now. Okay. Stun Sweeper now picks up experience. Blessed be. Alright, that gives me some stuff to work with. 9% movement speed. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. We've got huge pickup radius. Boss is looking pretty dire, but not that bad. I mean, yeah, they're looking pretty bad. You know, honestly, there's actually not that much experience being left behind out here, so maybe we just turn back around and fight them all. For like the 7 seconds we have left. Ow. Should probably start making my way to the exit. Let's see. Go for the reload speed. I don't know if I'm really going to be able to max out the boomerang here. Let's see. Pop over here. Come on, just kill the bosses. Good enough. 51, leaving level 3. We might actually get 2 Hazard 5 wins here. Explosion radius, thank you. Reload speed for every throwable. Reload speed for that throwable. Explosive damage. Yeah, I think that's about as good as I was going to get it on that level. And this is why we stack luck like crazy. Okay. So to everybody that besmirched the throwable build, yeah, you're probably right, but this is really funny. I think they're just kind of unreliable compared to others. You can't really aim them. But maybe you don't need to. I think maybe the answer is you have to get the ice grenade. I wish I had the toxic grenade as well. Probably instead of this one. Or do I? What weapon is that? Oh, it is. I do have the neurotoxin grenade. I just haven't noticed. Well, I mean, whatever else was I going to do about that? I haven't exactly been offered a whole lot of level up options. Also, it's like one of the most generic looking silhouettes ever. I wish it had like a little radioactive symbol on it or something. Or if it was actually just shaped like a beer mug, like a beer stein. You know, nice old tankard or rot gut, but with a cap on it. And a fuse. Yeah, I can barely even see myself in that mix. It is really funny. Okay, so let's chip through all of this. And see what I've got. don't really care too deeply about damage. Because at this point, it's just chip. Most things don't threaten me enough. Part of it is the triple ice grenade explosions. They do a very good job of, especially with the massive amount of AoE I'm packing, does a very good job of keeping most enemies fully locked down. Oh, there's a magnet in there. You know what? I like those. Let's see. I would like to get to the other side of this at some point, maybe. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. Reload speed of all throwables? Yeah. As much as I want to go for the acid grenades, it's better for me to go for the universal ones. Please let me through. The problem is I cannot see enemy projectiles through the ice cloud. Let's just go for the reload speed. Okay, now we have ice vortex grenades, which are mostly meaningless. In fact, it actually might be kind of dangerous because it's going to be pulling enemies close to me. Let's go for the ice damage bonus while we're here. Okay, so the bosses are up. Explosive radius. Let's see. Yeah, I think we're pretty good. I'm just gonna wander around. I could go hunting for a little bit more experience, but we're 57 already, and we haven't even hit the final level yet. I turned Hazard 5 into a joke. I was not expecting this to be nearly as successful as it is. I'm gonna keep going for that explosion radius. Nobody gets to do anything under my watch. I'm the king from In Stars and Time. Except for, I'm just doing it with explosions. It's certainly effective. Let's see, reload speed? Yeah. Much as I'd like to go for the toxic grenades, ow, 47 damage. We might want to just use some of this gold for healing. Let's see. We're not going to get that many more levels. My chances of getting this up to max are incredibly low. I guess I should have picked it anyway. What else was I going to pick with the red sugar? You do one more. Sure. Yeah, 4 levels left on maxing this out. Very unlikely I'm going to get there. As good as this run is, the experience diminishing returns are just, like, too brutal to get there. But you never know. Oh, I should have actually gone for a heal. I guess we could just actually go out of our way to pick up red sugar for once. Okay, so unintended consequence of all of this. I can't really see where I'm going or what I'm doing. I kind of have to play it on hope that I can mine out all of this stuff that I want to mine up. Oh well. Oh man, oh, it's because of the boomerangs, but my pickup radius is obscene. I wonder what supply drop upgrade I'm going to get here. Oh, there is a loot bug in this area. Oh, there's the golden loot bug. Hello, sir. You cannot escape me. I know you exist now. That means you can no longer Sasquatch me. That sounds oddly, like, erotic. But I don't want to think too deeply about what that could possibly mean. I think there were enemies in there. I guess I did get hit. Let's see. Oh, hey. Supply drop. We already cleared, like, pretty much the entire map. I think we have. There we go. Oh, well, there's a magnet. The chances of me getting to 60... Ow? The chances of me getting to 61 here... you know what? I bet we can get to 61. Past 61, though, is dubious. I guess let's go here and blow up this egg, too. Let's see. And then that's the big boss there. Who either is going to be actually the only remaining threat, or a complete joke. It's hard to tell. I guess we could do a bit of a roll down here. Yeah, I think part of the problem is we don't actually do a whole lot of damage. However, 30% explosion radius is amazing. Just can't do anything, man. Like, I suppose there are some enemies. Unfortunately, we don't do a whole lot of single target. Like, there's a very real possibility we're just gonna get cooked here by the boss. No matter what I do. And maybe that's fine. Oh, there he is. I mean, on the plus side, maybe I'm not. I'm fast enough that I can kind of just run circles around him. I just have to specifically not run into any enemies while I'm doing so. That's the rub. I can't see them. If they're in my giant horror vortex... Okay, maybe this is fine, actually? Nope, that's not fine. There's a bunch of enemies there. Yeah, the problem is some of them are frozen. Some of them are not. And I cannot safely touch the, I cannot safely touch the unfrozen ones. But they're still virtually invisible in the whiteout condition that I've created for myself here. On the plus side, I'm functionally safe. Yeah. 62. There we go. The nice part is, it doesn't matter how many enemies are summoned. I will be able to freeze them completely solid and then kill them fairly quickly. But he's probably going to land on me. Okay, don't need more movement speed. That's so tempting. But no. I might be able to get this boomerang up. Yeah, the other alternative I have is running exactly in circles here. Just kind of around him. More or less just dance in the eye of the blizzard. And just hope there's no enemies in this midst. I think this is where the lead bursters would have actually come in handy. And I will keep that in mind in the future. I have to. Yeah, I'm just going to let him come back to the center, loop around. Something hit me for 85. Oh, they're starting to shoot at me, which is the issue. Yeah, we might not survive this one. I think this is why specifically it's actually worth it for me to travel. Because otherwise they all get frozen on my periphery, because I think my explosive, or my freezing grenades have the largest explosive radius by like a decent margin. And so I'm not going to be able to kill everything if I don't move around. I'll take it. 2 stun sweepers. I don't actually know if the 2 stun sweepers is really the call. We might actually crash the game before we win. I don't know. Okay. I was right. Traveling around makes this a little bit safer. It also makes it so the shooty enemies die. Because they were hanging on the periphery and not dying. And that was causing issues. I'm so glad you can walk through frozen enemies. Yeah, the problem is they're starting to get that speed boost. Reload speed for all throwables. At this point, we need to kill the boss, yes. But we also... Some of them must have unfrozen in the midst of that. It's fine. I legitimately don't know... Well, no. I think the answer is, if I could have had anything other than the impact axe, that's the answer. Holy shit, by the way. Those cryo grenades? I'd actually even go so far as to say focusing on the voltaic stun sweeper was a mistake. Like, that did a lot of damage, yeah. But this did so much more. So I think the trick would be... Well, I mean, really, try this build again at some point when they let you swap weapons. Because if I could start with any of the more, like, exploded grenades that benefit more from explosion radius, I bet this run would be even better. Because, yeah, Voltaic Stun Sweeper was not benefiting from the explosions. I picked it for the ability to pick up the experience, but we didn't actually need that. So if I had instead maxed out the Neurotoxin Grenade, I bet that would have killed him way faster. Because a level 1 Neurotoxin Grenade did half as much damage as a maxed out Stun Sweeper, and that feels weird and wrong to me. Anyway. Oh, and then it also did more acid damage too, because I think this is separate. Maybe? Maybe, I have no idea. No? What? How did I do more acid damage than my neuro? I don't know, man. I'm not even going to think about it. For now, that was an incredible run, regardless of how it ended. And we're done with the throwables, so we can do another run with other effects. And we will wait for the ability to swap weapons, because I think that's going to be the big thing that makes this game so much easier. But for now, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.